Okay, so you asked me about flags. So we'll talk about flags, and I'll talk a little bit on the rings. So, the point of a flag on a rope dart is to create drag. Helps give you more control as it's moving around, because without the flag, it's just a piece of metal and it moves extremely responsively. Too much so. Even the smallest little thing is going to cause it to change direction or move or something. So the flag helps you have a little bit more control of that. This is the Dragon's Tooth rope dart with the RDA dragon flag. It's a little thick, it's silk, but it's really nice. As far as, options for something to just grab, bandanas can work. They generally have to be trimmed down a little bit because too much of a flag creates too much drag, makes the dart move too slow. It's a whole thing. You'll feel the difference with too big of a flag, and you'll feel the difference with too small of a flag because too small will be ineffective. I find a good pocket square that you get for like a suit, silk, they work really well. They don't add too much weight, they create enough drag. The only problem with those is that, especially using any kind of metal dart, they're gonna take a lot of wear and get holes in them, especially like on the ground when they hit, and a flag will happen with or take damage pretty much with whatever dart. It's just metal tends to do worse because it bites into it. So the thing about flags is it works on a lot of darts like a metal dart or something, but something like an RDA silk dart or a cobra dart doesn't need a flag. It has enough drag. It's designed in a way where you just put it on and go. But something you may get offline from Amazon or something, you'll probably want to put a flag to add a little control. Another thing that a flag does is it gives both you and technically your opponent a visual reference of where the dart is. Now, it doesn't matter if your opponent knows it so much as you, because the dart moves in a way and is so fast and confusing that, go ahead and see it. It doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to react as quick. But it helps you with your peripherals to be able to see where the dart is and what it's doing without having to actually because that's a lot of thing about rope dart is you're going to have to learn how the dart moves, how it moves around you, where it's going to be, so that A, you don't hurt yourself, and B, you can set up the next wrap or shot. And a flag is great for that. It's also what these little rings are for. Now, some of mine have come off, but I still have one, and it's enough to make the clinking. It's a common thing with rope dart, and the rings do a couple things. They make noise. We call that ring chatter. And that helps you also keep track of where the dart is and helps to throw off your opponent. Some people have said that the rings act as kind of a punch whenever you hit something, that they'll sling forward and knock it in a little bit more. And while that seems cool, I don't think that there's actually a lot of evidence to support that. I think it is more of an aesthetic and sound thing that adds weight to the dart and it helps you keep track of it, which is, again, very important, because in any kind of scenario where you would be using this outside of anything, really, you're going to want to keep track of exactly where the dart is, especially with a metal dart, because if you lose track of it, it's going to bite you. It does that. It sucks. And that's why we have flags and rings. And like I said, the flag can be any kind of cloth material. You don't want it too heavy. That affixes to the end of the dart. And, flags are one of those things that are going to take wear, so you'll have to change them out semi-regularly. But they do have a good use, and they're great as far as a form of expression and customization, because it's another piece that you can really make yours. But I find, like I said, silk or thin cotton makes great flags. You don't want anything just like thick. You wouldn't want to take some denim and stick it on the end of a rope dart, because then that would just throw off everything. And too big of a flag, A, creates too much drag, but also, might interfere with your dart striking. It might wrap around it and encase the dart, which is not going to really help you achieve what you're going for. I hope this video was informative. My name is Duncan Trahan. I'm the Monk of the Magnolias. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Shoot me a comment. Ask me any questions. Tell me anything you liked about it or something you think I should do. And I'll be happy to do it. I love helping everybody because we all get better together. Check out ropedarts.com with the Rope Dart Academy and use my code MONKDART to save 10% off your entire order. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you have a great day.